everyone, my name is Dare, and welcome to episode 2 of, this is not episode 2, this is episode 9 of Halloween Horrors. I hope you liked my spoofy little intro. It took me a long time to make. Anyway, today we're going to be diving into r/NoSleep, which is fake stories that are written to seem like they are real. So, here we go. I no longer have a shadow since working for the Brighter Futures suicide hotline. I'm not sure exactly when it happened. One minute my shadow was proudly dancing beside me on a sunny afternoon, and the next, it wasn't. I thought maybe my mind was playing tricks on me, you know? I haven't been sleeping very well. This job takes a toll. I took my 15-minute break around 3 p.m. and headed towards the upstairs bathroom instead of the bigger one on the main floor. That's when I first noticed it missing, but it could have been gone for a while now, honestly. On my way there, Charlie walked past me, and I noticed his shadow proudly dancing behind him as he shuffled down the hall. "Might want to grab a mask, man. I blew that place up. Thai food." Charlie grinned. I turned around to say something witty back, and the wall caught my eye. It was blank. I moved my hand up and down while squinting to try and find what I was looking for, but it wasn't there. My eyes shifted back to Charlie, who was now halfway down the hall, and my blood ran cold. He was halfway down the hall, but his shadow was not. It slithered up the wall, towering over me at 7 feet tall. Was it grinning? That's impossible. I blinked, and just like that, it was back by Charlie's side, about to round the corner. I stood there, mouth open, trying to figure out what the hell just happened. I had to be imagining things. Then I remembered my lack of a shadow and nervously continued to the bathroom. Once inside, I took a few deep breaths. "You're losing it, Peter. Pull your shit together." I always liked this bathroom. It was secluded and too long of a walk for most employees. As I sat down to do my business, I heard someone else walk in. Damn it. I waited for what felt like a lifetime with my pants at my ankles to continue, but the stall next to me never opened. I mumbled under my breath as I pulled my pants back up, annoyed at the intrusion. Slowly, I pulled the latch to the door and peeked out. The bathroom was empty. What the fuck? I shoved the other stall door open with my foot, all karate style, and it was empty as well. I know someone walked in. Shaking my head, I approached the sink and looked in the mirror. "Hey, Peter, you okay?" I turned, my heart beating rapidly in my chest. "Harv, how the hell did you get in here?" I shrieked. Harv looked at me with wide eyes. What?" "I had to take a piss," he trailed off. I quickly washed my hands for no reason other than to look normal. "Peter, are you alright? I don't mean to pry, but I don't know, just a feeling, I guess," Harv whispered. There was no way I was going to bring up my lack of a shadow. Sounding crazy in this type of work environment was a one-way ticket to the chopping block. Yeah, man, I'm good. Long day," I shrugged. When I shifted my eyes to look back at the mirror, goosebumps prickled up my arms. Harv was still there, but he looked wrong. His mouth gaped open like he was struggling for breath, eyes bloodshot. I quickly turned to help him, and he was fine. His eyes were wide, sure, from the sudden outburst, but he was breathing normally. I sighed, bringing my hands up to my temples. This damn music is getting in my head. Who even comes up with this melody? I groaned. "What melody?" Harv asked with a look of concern. My eyes searching for a non-existent speaker before I swallowed my words and quickly walked out of the bathroom. These long shifts were obviously taking a toll on my mental health. Maybe I needed to cut back. Once I reached the main room, I swiftly walked to my chair. Almost immediately, my light flashed red. Oh, fuck me. "Thank you for calling Brighter Future Suicide Hotlines. How can I help you today reach your tomorrow?" Silence. "Hello? Is anyone there?" I whispered. "You might want to check the utility closet," a voice hissed on the other end, followed by laughter. Then the line went dead. My pulse began to race as I looked around the room at my associates. No one seemed to notice my panic. I quickly reached into my bag and pulled out my anxiety meds. The label gleamed at me with intensity. I quickly popped one in my mouth before turning off my call light. I needed to go to the utility closet. My vision became blurred halfway there, a heart pumping rapidly in my ears. I inhaled sharply and wiped my brow. I could do this. With shaky hands, I reached the door, partially to stabilize myself. Swallowing my fear, I pulled it open. It was empty. I squinted into the void until my eyes caught something. In the back room, hidden by mops and brooms, I saw it. My shadow. It was buzzing with ferocity as both of his hands gripped tightly around Harv's neck, his bloodshot eyes staring in horror as the darkness around him. I tried to scream, but no words would escape my lips. Then I woke up. My heart was still racing deeply in my chest, sweat pouring down my cheeks. I glanced at my alarm clock and jumped out of bed. Oh shit, I'm late. When I arrived at the parking garage, I couldn't shake the feeling of this dream. It all seemed so real. Punching my badge into the system, I made my way into the building. Perfect day to save some lives, huh, Peter? Ben chided while scooting past me. I flinched at his excitement and continued to my chair. When I arrived, I noticed a few of my associates talking vibrantly by my station. Did you hear about Harv? Apparently he choked to death in the shower yesterday, Anne whispered. My blood turned to ice. Shaking, I looked at my computer screen and saw my shadow staring back at me. Gently, it pulled its fingers to his lips, and a sound filled my ears. Shh.